I'm so thrilled to actually be talking to you today about something that is so close to my heart. My mom has passed away last week, and what became so clear to me is that our health is our wealth. Without our health, we have nothing. We could be chasing millions, planning our holidays, but if our health is not on the top condition, we're going to suffer. And I want to talk particularly about parasite. The reason why I want to talk about parasite is that for years I had some sort of skin condition on my leg and I couldn't figure it out what it is. And it got worse as I got into a more stress with mom being ill over the last 6 months. It got worse and worse and worse. And overall, there was a bloating, feeling of bloatiness, brain fog, and dark moods. And then I decided to do a bioresonance. Bioresonance is an incredible technique where your body is scanned on frequency and tells you exactly which organ is not vibing at the right frequency. And it became very quickly apparent that I have a parasite called Opistorchis. And parasites are much more common than we think, because parasites, they live on and off our body. They suck our energy. And there are many different types. I'm going to read it to you. So they could be microscopic, which is in our water and our food, but they could be also worms, like tapeworm can grow into several meters. Round worms are very common and kids have it, and travelers, and hookworms, which can cause anemia, and flukes, which is the Opistorchis, which is from raw fish and contaminated water. And once it gets into your system, it is really, really difficult to get it out. And I would say that homeopathic remedies like what we see, like pumpkin seeds and dragon blood, I'll talk about it later in my protocol. There are many different types. They cannot kill it because those parasites, they can live in your body for years. And what is happening, they spread out. They have little hooks, they spread out in your body. And normal detox with just a diet and a herbal remedies does not work, in my opinion. So I have created an incredible protocol, detox protocol, which talks about the journey that I undergone myself. And I started with bioresonance to finding out what is it, what type do I have. That is really a step number one, because if you go to a normal doctor, they might not find it through a blood or urine. You need to be more specific. Then finding someone who knows about nutrition, I set up a special plan that the protocol combined holistic but also chemical substances, like and one pill which particularly is designed to kill parasites. But in order to have a really successful detox, it's not about just taking a pill which kills the parasites. You need to look at it holistically from perspective that you are an open vessel. Your thoughts, the water you drink, the food you eat, the people you're surrounding yourself with, and also the way you make money, if you're stressing about it, it all plays a big picture and has a huge effect. So with taking the pills, you need to spread it out in the morning, lunch, and evening. And they are definitely has to be designed to support your immune system to fight the parasites. In my protocol, I talk about water, what type of water we need to drink that flushes the dead parasites and the eggs. Normal tap water was not going to do it. And I've been drinking molecular structured hydrogen water for 6 years, which has many, many benefits. And one of them is a superior detox. There are particular types like 2.5, which is incredible strong water that you can use to disinfect. But all of it is in my protocol. What I want to talk about today is step number 1, is to have a morning routine. And it's not about journaling or meditating or drinking your glass of warm water with lemon, lighting candles. No, I'm talking about something totally different. In my research, I have found out that 95% of all infections and diseases start inside your eyes, nostrils, and your throat, the moist areas. And there is something, an element, it's called immunoglobulin type A, that prevents the infections going inside your body. If we are low on that, the infection will spread. So number 1 in the morning is to clean your throat area and your nose. Very old time, ancient technique is oil pulling. You take a spoon of coconut oil, and for 15 minutes, you must not swallow it, right? So you're going to take the toxins out of your throat, your teeth, and also it clears the brain fog. So you kind of go like this for 50 minutes. What I normally do is I stretch my upper body at the same time to give it more circulation and more fluidity. Then when you're done with oil pulling, you throw it in the bin, not into your toilet, in the bin. Then you use a scraper, also another beautiful Indian technique. You scrape your tongue because the bacteria which has been built up during the night, the toxins live on your tongue. And if you do not clean your tongue, you swallow it back into your ecosystem, into your body. I'm teaching my daughter Malika to do that. She's 12. She does it morning and evening. After I told her that swallowing your toxins causes the diseases, she got the message. And when I mentioned nose, lots of people have chronic sinuses, and I had them for years. The way I got rid of it is by putting oil. You can get special nose oil, or you make a mix of really good oil and you put it here, a few drops. And I also use 2.5 strong acid water from Kangen machine, which disinfects all bacteria within 30 seconds. And that clears this. So in the morning, you clean your sinuses, you clean your throat, you clean your teeth, you scrape it, and then you start drinking the best water on this planet. It's hydrogen-rich water. If you don't have it, I highly advise you to get it. And the reasons why, because it hydrates you, it allows you to detoxify, it cleans your vegetables, it gets rid of chlorine, fluoride, and all the horrible things, especially fluoride, which blocks our pineal gland. So I will be giving my protocol for free to anyone who is interested. And if you want to go deeper into why you have parasitical energy, why do you have parasite, why are you feeling off, I'm offering an assessment, a quick assessment under 1 hour, and we can have a look on all these areas, the way you live, the way you eat, what you drink, the way you earn money. And we're going to pinpoint exactly where is the culprit, where things have started, and how to eliminate them in a beautiful, holistic way. So this is a short message about the morning routine. And also wanted to add a little bonus. If you have a root canal, the most common infections start from our teeth. In the root canal, there could be an infection build up for years. I had mine for about 10 years. And I know a lady who had it also for 10 years. It's a first cause for cancer, for tumorous growth, because if you do not clean your body, if one of the areas is not in alignment, is in misalignment, tumors, infections, and parasitical energy can take over your body. So it's not only about swallowing pills and munching carrots. It's about your whole holistic approach, from earning money, from relation, setting boundaries, what you eat, how you eat, what you drink, and of course, your vibration, your energy. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Monica Zampa. I have managed to clear my parasites in 4 weeks, also lost tons of unwanted, unneeded weight, and I cleared a beautiful path in my life. Despite all the things which are happening right now, I see it as a blessing. And if you've been suffering from a brain fog or feeling not like yourself, even feeling down and you don't know why, it could be a parasite. So reach out, get yourself a free copy of a protocol. And if you're interested to go deeper for the assessment, then let me know in the comments. And if you're watching replay, put a hashtag replay.